Hi, this is Steve O'Hare from Signal Centre, and today is the 4th of August. We're Wednesday, and we're taking a look at the commodity sector, in particular the energy sector. We're looking at oil, WTI crude oil, Brent crude oil, and also going to take a look at natural gas. So, a little bit of indecision creeping into the oil markets. We've got risk appetite is deteriorated over the last sort of 24 hours. There's underlying reservations around the Delta variant of COVID. But also we've got further tensions in the Middle East, which is helping support prices. So we've got a bit of two-way price action on that geopolitical front. So let's take a look at the weekly chart on WTI crude oil. And at the moment, we're looking at whether we're in this fourth wave correction. We predicted a potential fourth wave correction back in March all the way to April, but we've kicked on from there, and the third wave has continued higher to resistance, and it looks like now we're in maybe a bit of a fourth wave correction before the fifth and final upward leg. Breaking down onto price action on the daily chart, we can see this upward trending support line still holds good ground, really comes in a support around about 66.76. Resistance comes in at 74.90, but we see that we've had a evening doji star formation form, and we've had follow through as well yesterday's on the price action. Little net movement today. At the 4-hour chart, we can pick up on a few technical formations. We had a bearish flag formation, so there's potential for a bit of a recovery from this previous swing low to move higher, but as we see, the 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock time frame yesterday, we saw prices give up those gains and react lower, and the bearish flag formation played out rather nicely, got down to 68.80, around those levels. So we're still in the Ichimoku cloud on the 4-hour chart, so there is a little bit of support, and we tend to get a lot of volatility when we're in the clouds. So on the back foot, I would say, the oil, and we've got oil inventories out later. Looking at Brent crude oil, similar types of formations on the longer term charts. 4-hour charts, obviously it's trading at a premium. The spike lower found support at 70.85, just below the 71.10 previous swing low and support that we had highlighted, and again at the bottom of this Ichimoku cloud. So the reaction from 75.50 has been quite aggressive to the downside, and we can see that volume has picked up and moved lower on there. Natural gas, on the longer term time frames, we've highlighted before the break from the triangle formation, then the impulsive move higher, topped out around about 416. The 4-hour chart, we've been stuck in a bit of a range for a fair few days now. The resistance comes in at 408 as well as 416, obviously the high, and found really decent support at the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud here, coming in at 386. Over the last 12 hours, we've seen a progressive move higher, looking to retest the 408 level. So slightly more positive on natural gas, and yeah, that sort of like pretty much wraps up the energy sector. Hope it's been informative, and look forward to catching up soon.